The day before I fly, I got a 3 to 11 shift. Yeah, I know. I'm like so happy right now because I get bored. You know, the day before it's time to travel, you know, you're in that travel state of mind. You're like, I want to get going. I have nothing on my face. Okay, so the dealio is that I'm on a break, and it's a good break. It's a half hour, and I have to grab my phone charger because I'm gonna need it because I check in for my flights in like 2 hours or whenever I get my next break. I check in for my flights just like that. Anyway, so this barista goes back to work in a little bit. Yeah, it's that half hour break. I told you that already. Okay, and yeah, so I fly out tomorrow. So basically, I might check in with you later, but then we're gonna head on over to the next day that we fly out because it's more fun when we're flying somewhere and stuff. So yeah, anyway, work calls. Oh, hey guys. It is a wonderful morning, and it is the day I fly. So in like about... Ooh, there was a fly that flew on me. In about like, I don't know, 4-ish hours, I am off to the airport. And I'm gonna leave my wonderful kitties behind. Aw, hey Timby. Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Say hi. She's a bit shy. As you can see, I'm wearing different glasses because I forgot my sunglasses at work. Okay, let's hope the audio is back on track. Anyway, I'm just petting this cat. Oh man. Okay, so basically, Timmy, she doesn't like that. She's like, no, I don't want to be in the camera. She's still loving me. But yeah, so I fly soon. In the way up high in the sky, and there's an airplane. And come here. Yeah, she's a happy kitty. She's happy. Beautiful day to fly, and clear skies. So, I mean, what's next? Zip up the bag and get ready to go. So it is time for a walk and talk. And well, I mean, I'm not trying to make new segments or anything. But basically, here's one interesting thing. Now, this is I try to keep this segment like a minute or less. But basically, I find it kind of interesting because normally I'm all like flying, yes, and like so like anxious to get going, like I just want to get going. And I mean, I want to get going. I do. Don't get me wrong. But I think because flying has just become so much of a norm this year, and I've done so much flying. It's not that the joy of flying and the joy of travel has been taken out of me or anything. No, I've just, I've been working a lot, and I've been kind of just, working, and not really chilling. And you know what? I think that's just why it's kind of like, oh, I'm flying today. And I think because it's a flight that is, it's a flight that's later in the day. It just doesn't feel like a flying day to me for some weird reason. And I mean, maybe that's a good thing. I mean, maybe that just shows that some of the stress out of air travel or flying. I mean, last night, don't get me wrong, I get home at like 11:50. I got home at like 11:45-ish, and I felt a little bit stressed out. I was like, oh no, like I gotta pack and do all this. But now I'm kind of like, oh, it's like 12:38. I finished my packing and don't really know what to do. So yeah, but me, that's a good thing. I think that shows that just growing up and learning how to handle stress and learning how to handle stressful situations, because I think one thing that my job has been teaching me this summer is stress isn't a bad thing. It's actually something that can propel you. And I mean, I've learned a lot of that, but I mean, in the job where I'm doing at Starbucks, we have peaks or times where there's huge rushes. And when you're on bar, when you're making the drinks, you can have tickets coming out at drive-through at the cafe printer, and you just have to do it. You can't sit there and freeze and be like, all these drinks, there's like 20 drinks that I have to make. No, you have to be like, okay, what's my priority? So this drink came at a cafe. Okay, so these drive-through people are coming up next. I'm going to give these, then I'm going to do cafe. You have to really, in your mind, prioritize, and then you realize there's a whole team around you. All of your baristas, imagine all of the baristas that are there with you. There's your people who are doing a position called cafe customer support or whatever. They're doing that. They have that timer thing. And those people are basically, they run around, or sometimes there are floaters, people that don't necessarily have a position. And then you're on bar, so your job is to delegate. You see someone coming in and they're going to help you. Then you say, okay, I'm going to do espresso hot bev, and you are going to do all cold bev. And then it's like, oh, I need an espresso shot. And then the team pulls together. So a tip for those people who are feeling stressed out, there's a team around you. I don't know, but you probably have awesome friends. So there's always a team that's going to help you when you're stressed. I mean, this kind of went really off topic and off on another tangent, but there is a team around you that's going to help you when you feel stressed out. And I mean, this vacation is going to be a chill time. I'm going to get going now, and we're going to get to the airport. Okay, so I am now through security, and I'm on the other side, as most would call it, and my flight's delayed. I don't know how many times I can count a delay that has happened on this vlog from specific airline. It will not be mentioned, but just was mentioned, because I keep getting delayed every time I fly and vlog, but never with that other airline from the West. I feel sometimes we complain a little bit, but it's healthy, okay? The key to a good flight is a healthy meal before you fly. I got a bowl from Freshie and a nice smoothie. So just eat healthy before flying, and yeah, let's. The flight to Vancouver, so I'll get back to you guys once I'm in Vancouver. Yeah, this is getting really long, I know, but it's the second one of season 2, which is pretty awesome. Made it after a bit of a delayed flight, but I'm here safe and sound. Gonna grab my bags and stuff like that. So live on the vlog, Tyson almost falls down an escalator. Okay, So, because Air Canada actually is kind of smart, they sent our bags on the earlier flight because that's the perks. You know, you check in your bag a little bit earlier. There's a direct flight that leaves earlier than your scheduled flight, and our bags all came early. So that is really awesome and really sweet. So I'm here in Vancouver. This is the end of the vlog, episode 2 of the summer series, and I'm gonna peace out for the night. So always remember this, y'all are awesome, and yeah, this has been your boy Tyson, your barista, your whatever, you're me. Yeah, peace out guys, and enjoy the rest of your night.